Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of fire. So if you are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, September 27th through the 29th, 2019. So I have shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they give you some clarity. Also, you guys, I collect payments on Fridays for video and email readings. So if you want to order your video or email reading, email TemajTarot@gmail.com so I can get that information out to you, and that information is in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get started here. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, as death. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Three of Wands. Ten of Swords. Five of Wands. The Wheel. And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys may have been undergoing some sort of transformation. You probably have more changes ahead here. You may be putting the past to rest. I feel that something has gone as far as it can go. There is a phase in your life that is coming to an end. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's a job. Some of you could have been going through some sort of phase of mistrust, lack of confidence, and maybe that is something that is coming to an end. Whatever was holding you back from moving forward. Also, maybe you were afraid to move forward with something that seemed to have ended in the first place. I'm also getting a situation where something's going on within your ego. Something has been going on. It's like 1 minute there's this confidence and you know what you're doing, you know where you're headed. And then somewhere along the road, you became lost or disengaged, or there was a bad situation. And I almost feel like wherever you were headed, you came to the conclusion that you were never going that route again. It's like, you felt, maybe, I don't know if you felt like people led you on, or if you were getting the wrong type of attention, or something was going on where maybe your head was being pumped. Maybe you were being approached by the wrong type of people. These people somehow could have let you down. I just kind of feel like whatever was going on, you've been undergoing some sort of changes here. So you are getting ready to be reborn, but you had to let the old you die, or an old situation die, or like I said, an old relationship had to die here. Even now, like, it's still some things that I feel like you're needing to work through, because I feel that you were anticipating or waiting for something to happen, but whatever you were waiting for, it's like it was a dead end, or it was dead knowledge. Maybe the conversation was dead. Maybe you went to a job interview and you were like, this is dead. This is a no-go. I don't know. I just kind of feel that you're still having to let things go. You're still having to see things differently. I feel like all the options you had led to nothing. you were open for this person, you were open for that person, whatever perspective you had, like you were starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's just like, there's nothing here. What did you lead me to? What did I lead myself to? I'm just getting like a lot of dead ends. I mean, this might be as mundane as, you know, literal, a sense of loss of direction when driving around or traveling. You keep having to get rerouted on wherever your destination is. It's like you keep having to get rerouted. I also feel that you are trying to release any type of dead weight, anything that could have been holding you back. Maybe you are kind of saying farewell to a lifestyle. Maybe you're saying farewell to a diet. Maybe you're saying farewell to, you know, whatever. It's just, I feel like you are having to release a lot of toxins here. You also could have had some sort of emotional breakdown. Is basically, I feel like you are not the same. You're in it as, you know, I'm looking at this side too, where you are now looking at your body from a different perspective. Maybe you don't even recognize who that person was. It's like you're letting go of a way of thinking here, because this also has to do with your thoughts. Wherever there has been some sort of conflict, I feel there's a need to just stop arguing, stop disconnecting, stop trying to fight a connection that exists. For some of you, maybe you're having a connection or there's chemistry with someone, but two people are fighting it. Maybe this is like just throwing in the towel, saying, you know what, I can't fight anymore. Like, this is a never ending story. This is, you know, no one's ever going to win this way. So it's just kind of maybe deciding to throw in a towel. I feel like even if you feel challenged at work, or challenged in an argument, I just feel like you would just walk out of a room and just be like, I can't do this anymore. I'm not going through this anymore. Those of you that maybe you don't work a 9 to 5, well, if you do work a 9 to 5, I do see something changing where maybe you are ready to focus on being self-sufficient, being independent. So, you know, whatever that could be, maybe now is the time. If you already are self-employed or self-sufficient, there could be some changes happening to your business or the way you run things. Maybe you're letting go of the name of your business. Maybe you're having to relocate the business. But there are some sort of changes happening over the weekend. Some things I feel that you are manifesting yourself. I also feel that there is something being covered up, like when the moon, sun and moon, okay, so the sun and moon are going to be in the same sign. They're both going to be in Libra. So it's kind of like an eclipse. I feel that something is happening where maybe you are blinded to the results, or you're blinded to the changes that are taking place in your life. Maybe you just feel like something is changing, but you can't quite put your finger on it. And it's just a matter of just trusting that everything's going to be okay. I feel that for some of you, you are participating in the full moon ritual. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it a full moon or a new moon? Some of you guys may be participating in the moon rituals. Let me see. Hold on. Because I hate when I get it mixed up. Okay, so supermoon, new moon, supermoon. So that is this Saturday. Maybe you guys are just kind of releasing, shedding old skin. Like I said, it's still about releasing here. This looks like you are kind of standing in the moonlight, and maybe you're releasing, maybe you wrote a note, maybe you are sending some sort of message to the universe. Maybe you are saying that you're ready. Maybe you're ready to confront your fears. This is you kind of stepping into a new you is what I'm getting. It's just all about a new you. Even if you are in in a relationship, maybe it's time to redefine that relationship. Maybe the relationship needs to evolve some type of way. There needs to be a releasing and some sort of changes happening. So I feel like some of you may also have been receiving some sort of messages. I'm just looking at the birds here, and they look like messengers. Some of you are learning how to be more appreciative of your surroundings. Now, I also see the wheel as the ending of one cycle, and it's a new opportunity opening up for you. On a metaphysical note, I feel like some of you guys may be dream traveling or astral traveling over the weekend. Maybe that's something that you've been practicing. Maybe some of you have been developing some sort of gift. Definitely looks like some sort of manifestation, the way he's holding this element. Maybe you've been trying to perfect some sort of craft. And, you know, it's like, it's not working. And so you have to stop and take a rest. You also may be draining yourself. Maybe you're trying too hard. Maybe you're trying to force something to happen before it's time for it to happen. Let me go back to my timer. Maybe you're trying to force something to happen before it's time to happen. Some of you, yeah, you are kind of fighting against change here. I feel like changes are on the way, but you keep fighting against it, or you're trying to shift it somehow. You're like, I don't want this change to come, or I'm not ready for this change. Yeah, I feel like you guys are just kind of so over with whatever it is that you've been waiting for. Some of you also may be going down some sort of rabbit hole and you can't get out. You're like, I should not have taken the red pill. Like, I can't stop digging. I can't stop searching. I wish I'd never saw this. I wish I'd never experienced that. Now I feel responsible, or now I just feel like I can't stop thinking about the things that I've seen or witnessed or dreamed about. You know, there's something going on where something is changing your life. You're going through a lot of life changes and life cycles that may be happening over the weekend. But I feel like things are coming to an end. Things are going, whatever darkness has been going on, it's like you guys have reached rock bottom. It's like you guys have reached rock bottom here. And now things can only go up from here. So let me look at the Ten of Swords here. And a lot of this is about, you know, getting rid of people that you don't connect to anymore, or feel like you just, you know, people that you just needed to get rid of. Yeah, so there's getting ready to be a rebirth of you, your lifestyle. This also can be a situation in regards to a relationship. or an attraction that is getting ready to resurface or reawaken. Yeah, for some of you, the Ten of Swords is about the end of some sort of, well, I like to call it a silent war. Like there's been a war of silence. People have not been communicating or talking towards one another, even though they are still thinking about each other, maybe watching or following the other person on social media, but never having enough nerve to come out or pursue or say something. So whether this is an old relationship or someone who's been trying to come towards you but just keeps losing the courage, I feel that that cycle of silence is coming to an end. So there's going to be a rebirth. Someone is going to be inspired to open up and say what they have to say, to express how they feel. Someone has been watching. Now, if this is not in regards to something romantic, so the reason why somebody also has been silent, though, before I move on, you know, someone has been recovering and going through and ending themselves. Someone has been depressed or sad or broken or going through a breakup, or maybe it's been you, and now you are preparing to put yourself back out there, to maybe possibly test the waters, or maybe you receive some sort of sign or clue or message that now is the time that you reintroduce yourself to the world. Or somebody is getting ready to reintroduce themselves to you as a different person. Maybe somebody is coming to you as a changed man or woman, someone who is now inspired or enlightened some type of way. Others of you, maybe this is about, like I said, getting ready to start a new job. Maybe you had to decide. Maybe you hadn't heard back from a place that you applied to. You had just been waiting. You had been getting frustrated. Maybe you even called just to kind of, hey, I just checking in. You know, we interviewed. I wanted to let you know that it was, I really enjoyed talking to you. I don't know, there's something going on where you were getting frustrated, and then all of a sudden there's a change or a shift. So for some of you, you may not hear back from a place until like Monday, like after the weekend. There could be a lot of other things happening behind the scenes that you're unaware of, just like the Empress, not the Empress, the High Priestess energy. But, you know, change is coming, and I feel like things will be better for you eventually. You know, I feel like things can't get any, if you feel that you've been having a lot of low points, I just feel like things can't get any worse. So it's like only up from here, time to change, time to say goodbye to all that disappointment, sadness, whatever it is. So, I mean, she does look, you know, like she's happy now. She feels good. So let me go ahead and pull some energy cards for you guys. Additional messages for the element of fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, so there is a lot of clearing that is taking place over the weekend. So we have blossoming abundance. We have 4th chakra Archangel Raphael. We have 7th chakra Archangel Uriel, 7th chakra. And then we have patience. So I feel that the central issue is that something has manifested. This is about having some sort of abundance, whatever abundance is to you. For me, this kind of relates to the Ten of Cups. So whatever emotional fulfillment that you're needing, or whatever gives you some sort of peace, whatever you have value in emotionally, I feel that it's already there for you. It's there. The secret is that it's within. But I know it does look like a lot of spiritual things are going on. So maybe you are wanting something to actually materialize. I feel like before something actually materializes, that you're going to have to need patience here. You know, she's even holding a clock. And then because the wheel came out, even though this is a weekend reading, sometimes that wheel can go an extended period of time. So for some of you, you're going to have to wait until, well, as soon as the end of the month, which would be September 30th, like right after that, and then we shift into October, there could be a change, which will also be the 10th month of the zodiac. Also, the wheel for some of you might be indicating the next 30 days or so, or the next major shift astrologically. So patience is needed, is basically what it's saying, because there is still more clearing going on. You may still be clearing or recovering, regenerating energies here. So we have you needing to focus on the heart chakra. Be prepared to share that or to unblock it. Maybe something is getting ready to happen that activates your heart chakra. Maybe someone's already activated it. I feel like more so it's about clearing it. And it's telling you what's happening, what's been going on, why you've been going through these changes, what you're being prepared for. So also there's a need for you to focus on the heart chakra, you know, developing it. Maybe your gift resides there. And the 7th chakra, you know, that's the crown chakra. So there's a need for you to really trust your higher self or your over self. There's something that where you need to have some sort of self-realization here. There may be a need for you to do some meditating, or however you need to cleanse, whatever rituals you practice. Maybe you don't do rituals anymore. Maybe you switch your way of worship or praise or manifestation. Like there's something that maybe you decided to change up. I don't know, but whatever you're doing, I feel like you're becoming enlightened. You're shedding a lot of old skin. These need to be strengthened, I feel. Yeah, and so, I mean, you're going to have what you want. I feel like you're going to have what you want. So if you are going through a situation where it just seems like nothing is happening, absolutely nothing, this is giving off the energy of the Star card for me. So I feel like your faith was going to be restored. It does want you to know that everything that you want is already within. You just have to find it. You have to keep working on your inner peace. And the moment something clicks within, I don't know exactly what it takes to give you some sort of inner peace. I just know these 2 chakras probably need to be focused on. But whenever you have some sort of understanding, or you have that click, I feel is when something's going to manifest for you, whatever it is that brings you that emotional fulfillment. So I hope those messages have helped. Please feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.